Board games, it's what we're going to play.
There you go.
Board games to enjoy your day. Board games, it's what we're going to play. Board games to enjoy your day. And now we are going to have a trick, a game that's being played by Panic. We
Yeah.
are playing Potion Explosion, where there's so much going on and rumination about how these balls are going to collide. And then you'll make things and put them together in your mind. Board games, it's what we're playing today. Board games to enjoy your day. Hello and good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. And morning for you, Panic. Thank you very much for joining me.
Well, thank you for having me.
And this is Playful Shenanigans, which I'm probably only actually going to do this 1 week longer on this schedule, and then I'll kind of scale it quite a bit back. But currently every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And hello, Flo. Thank you very much for joining us. I think you were around when I was playing Potion Explosion against the easy AI and I lost 2 times. And so the question is, who do you think is going to win? Like, one of us is a fan of the game and has played it quite a few times, so I hear.
Yeah.
And one of us has played maybe 4 times on the digital Steam app and never on Board Game Arena. So, yep, I think, we might have I can't remember what the Twitter votes were, but last time I looked, it was 2 people, one person saying you'll beat me, one person saying I'll beat you, and one person saying you'll crush me.
I was the one that was the beat you vote. I didn't put crush. That was nice.
Well, I'm glad that you are not so confident. I don't know how to put it, but yes, that is what we're playing today. And let's talk about you before we get into anything. You are, and Flo says, yes, I think it's more fun against a human. I'm curious to see if you like it better today. And I've talked to Panik about the dissatisfaction that I had about the Steam app already, and I will report to you all what my comparisons are. But Panik, you've done a lot of streaming. Who are you when you're not streaming, though? I mean, I know that anyone can look up on Twitch and actually let me share a few of your links.
Who am I?
Yeah, who are you? What are you willing to share? What's your first memory that you're willing to share?
My first memory? Well, my eyes opened, and then I looked around. No, who am I? I guess in general, a gamer that just enjoys board gaming and playing games. I've thankfully recently been able to start playing with people again, so that's been nice. As far as like what I do, I live out in the country, occasionally raise chickens. Got a wife and daughter. Other than that, as far as like employment and stuff, I'm a social worker. I work with developmentally disabled adults to help them like find homes or their first time moving from the family home or finding a job or that kind of thing. So that's kind of me. That's what I do.
Oh, you're more of a country soul.
Yes. Yeah. I've always lived in the country. I live like maybe 20 minutes east of where I grew up. So, yep, always been near a farm or not around a lot of people. So, yeah, I'm coming to you from fields and and farmland. So.
And you live there, I assume, with your family, with Pansy, who also streams sometimes some video game. I've seen a bit of Ratchet and Clank being played, which looks like great fun. I've heard, and so was it you who got Pansy into streaming, or the other way around, or how was that?
Well, I guess the whole Panic Games thing started. I was thinking I was gonna like maybe design some indie games was like the first kind of thought about it, and then that kind of got put on the shelf. And then Pansy's been wanting to have like YouTube or Twitch or something since she was like 6. So I thought to gain knowledge of how to do it, I would go first and kind of, get the how to do a stream, how to do video editing, how to do that, and then show her. So the idea was like the equipment here, we both went in, we paid half and half for it. The idea was that she would eventually, we were waiting until she turned 13 before we put her on the internet. So after I learned how to do different things on there, then I'm teaching her how to stream, and she's been pretty good at it, I think.
Sorry, just had some. I do very much apologize for this.
Okay.
I've had some big news. My friend / housemate who has been in hospital for the better parts of a week might be getting back in a wee bit, but I'm going to say to them, if no one else opens the door for you, then send me a message and I will run over and get the door.
Oh, okay. So they're like possibly showing up soon, huh?
Well, not on stream,
Right.
I will just be literally like go get the door, open it, and come back. And I do apologize for that.
No, that's fine.
5 minutes that's going to be there. So apparently, I'm just actually looking at the Twitter. So we've got 8 votes. We've got a minute left. If you want, I don't know if you peeps are on Twitter, but Flo, if you want to express your. So we've got 37% think that you'll beat me.
Oh,
sorry, 37.5%. 37.5% think that I'll beat you, and 1/4 of the people think it will somehow be a perfect draw.
I almost voted for that one.
What is the tiebreaker in this game?
Boy, I don't know if there is a tiebreaker. It might just be a friendly tie, potentially. Maybe most potions or something. I guess.
And yeah, this is one. Presumably, you've played this a whole bunch in real life, right?
Yeah. I've played it quite a few times, but I've played it quite a few times in Board Game Arena also. But yeah, I own it, and yeah, it's a fun one. The tactile marbles and stuff, it makes it really fun.
Okay, so I see you've got the simple game fixed starting potions off. Okay, so this looks a lot more like the actual game, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling a wee bit more like this is a board game somehow. And I see, okay, yeah, other people. I've never played this adaptation before, but
yeah. So this one's a little more bare bones than the Steam version, but we just start out drafting potions, and then the chute will populate with marbles.
And I had a wee thing. So this is a color matching game designed by Stefano, Castelli, Andrea, Crespi, and Lorenzo, Silva. I don't know what proportion those 3 people had to do with it, but that was off Board Game Geek. So,
okay.
Yep, let's play. And you've got to choose your starting potions.
All right.
So we start off drafting a couple, I guess, is what's going on.
That's correct.
Okay, you did the redo one. Okay, I remember these. That text, the 3 and the 4, is a wee bit tricky to read, but thank heavens for these hover over tooltips. I love that feature of Board Game Arena.
That is nice, yeah, that you can hover over and see what they do. Like the rules are built into the pieces.
So the question is, do I... I'm going to go for the blind love. Oh, and I get to choose 2 things. Perfect.
All right, so I get to take an ingredient.
And you are all about black, yellow, red, blue, and yellow, so
Yep.
it's not like I can lock you out of anything. You've not concentrated on anything too much.
Right, specific. Well, I only need. I guess we'll go here and then. So you click on the marble and then click take ingredient on here.
And okay. And you've got the option to lose 2 points by removing one of the marbles.
Yep, correct.
Before or after your turn.
To get assistance.
Okay. I might get the yellow and a couple of reds. That seems like a fine thing to do. Do you find this game is very tactical, if you know what I mean? Because I feel like right now I'm going to try and play not too slowly because, you're waiting for me, everyone else is waiting for me. But
Right.
if I was playing this on my own, it would be like, okay, I could gaze at this for 5 minutes and just be like, okay, what do I do to maximize my opportunities?
It does have that potential, like that you could kind of, anticipate what's coming up. But I guess with 2-player, that's probably more true. With multiple people, then the marbles are totally shifted by the time it comes around to your turn. So
I am tempted to get help just so that I can fulfill one of my things.
okay.
So I'm going to take that ingredient. I like that it asks me to confirm that, and let's make sure that I don't leave anything too simple for you. So I will get help. And now, oh wait, I messed up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought I had oh my gosh, well. I thought I had an extra yellow there.
I think, wait, did you take red? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, this looks good. Oh, it's still you. Okay.
Oh, yes. Finish. I must use all my ingredients.
Okay.
Finish. Before. Okay, apparently if
They want you to leave it in the.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to leave it in the free things between turns if they match one of my potions. Okay. This is the thing that with Board Game Arena, I think it's actually a really, really nice way to learn.
Yeah, because it doesn't really let you cheat. Like, and the rules are kind of built into it. So
yesterday, I played one of my favorite games with Benita, and I figured out that I've been playing Battleship wrongly for so many years.
Oh no.
Hey, I enjoyed my wrong game, and now I've got a brand new game to play with the same pieces. So hey,
it's new again. That's good. Shoot.
Sent a message to my old housemate saying, "Hey, we've been playing this wrongly. I can't wait to play it with you again."
I haven't had that situation yet where I was playing something. At least I don't know. I haven't run into it yet. I may have. There might be a game out there that I've been playing wrong the whole time. Okay, what do I want to go for here? A lot of blue out there, so
there sure is. Okay, so I really want the red, blue, yellow, if that were possible to get. I could get a yellow and 3 blues. That seems good enough. And so
that'll work.
Let me pop those in, and let's see what you've got. Not worth stealing from you.
Oh, great. Oh, from my extra marble.
Okay, so what things do I want? This is like a difficult one because when there's four of one ingredient, that's a big investment, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it's going to take a while to get there unless there's a lot of potential out there to get it in different columns.
Okay, I am going to, even though it might be tricky, take this one.
Gonna go for it.
And a quick hello, Gunwolf. Thank you for joining us. And I am going to head out. I do apologize for just 2 minutes, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take my time concentrating here and looking at the marbles. So Flo, you played the crew on BJ with my friends and finally finished all 50 missions. That's awesome. We've been playing off and on since January. I felt great to finish. I haven't had a chance to play the crew yet. Hey, good enough. How's it going? I have the physical copy, but that has been sitting on the shelf. Flo, do you like trick-taking games in general, or just that one particular one? All right, I need a lot of blue is why I took this one. Well, I mean, I saw a lot of blue out there, but now I need a lot of blue. Can I fill that? Yeah, we'll put that over there. This gives me some blue. Yeah, we'll take that one. All kinds of black and blue. So we'll fill this one by black and yellow.
Hello again.
Hey, you're back.
And
welcome back to Potion Explosion.
Yes, my friend has gotten back from hospital, so it's all good.
Oh, awesome.
Gunwolf asks, what does trick-taking mean? That's basically everyone plays a card into the center of the table, and quite often you might have to play the same suit as the first person who played a card, and there's going to be some way of one person taking all the cards that were played in the center. Quite often it's the highest card played of the originally played suits, which is actually quite a lot of rules, but that's just the basics of trick-taking. And hearts,
spades,
yeah, bridge is like got quite a bit on top of that.
And in my area, euchre is really big as a trick-taking game. We all kind of grow up playing it.
So have you been pondering how to crush me? And you're very welcome.
Yes, I've been plotting in my attack. All right, I kind of like that one. Okay. So far, so good.
Okay. Yeah, I did kind of set myself up for tricky times. I am going to... What do you need again? You need all the blacks and maybe blues. Oh, gosh darn it. So you're going to be able to get those blacks really easily.
Yeah. It's
and you don't have anything nice to take.
The one part of this game I forget is the set collection. I usually forget that piece of it.
I am thinking that if I fill up that, and theoretically I could get another red, but that doesn't seem like a great choice. So I'm going to finish up there, even though I'm not so happy about it. But it seems like we're on an equal footing now, miraculously.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of blacks and a blue, so let me go with the Sands of Time, because I've got a head start on that.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I just want a bunch of marbles. Where's my greatest potential here?
And congratulations, Flo, on finally finishing the crew. That is actually kind of epic.
That's a game I want to play. I just haven't had a chance yet.
I played it on BGA and then ended up buying it soon after. My family was massively confused by it, not because of the trick taking aspect, but because of the cooperative aspect. Because my family was like, "What? You're not playing to win? What is this trickery?"
That is funny that people bump against trick or cooperative games because there's like you all win or you all lose. Like I want to beat you. I don't want to cooperate with you.
It is definitely a different style of gaming, almost as different as I don't know, yeah, traditional board games like this and role-playing games in a way.
I kind of came to like modern board games a little later, and I think it was the cooperative games that actually kind of got me there, because there was such a unique concept of, oh, we're all working together against an AI. That's really interesting.
Okay, I can't see a way of me getting very many reds. I can see a way of me filling my redo, so I'm going to do that. And
Nice.
I'll do that, and where's my abyssal? Wait, let me double check. No, you've not got anything worth stealing.
Still holding on to that one, huh? Wait till I have a bunch of marbles.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and do you have, you can't steal from me, so, oh, can I unselect the Abyssal Draft and cancel Potion?
Yep.
Okay, because, I guess I could do the -2 and take the blue, or, yeah, I'm going to get help.
Okay.
And then I've got the Abyssal Draft, and I will take these, and that gives me enough to finish up this one, which seems quite nice.
That's good. That's the Sands of Time one. Yep.
It is indeed. And that gives me some blues and yellows, and I am going to hopefully find some... Oh, nothing with blue and yellow, but let's go with another Sands of Time. I feel like Sands of Time is kind of my favorite one.
It is nice, yeah, to be able to bring back another potion that you used. That is handy.
Flo asks how we feel about the potion which lets you steal marbles from other players.
I mean, I appreciate when there's at least a little player interaction. I mean, other than us selecting marbles that, I guess you can hate draft marbles potentially, but I don't mind it. It's doesn't set you back too far generally, because usually what's in that pool are ones you aren't using anyways.
Exactly. And the other thing is that once one person has made that potion, the other person has to kind of play around with it. And it's not even like the value you get out of it, though. It's also the fact that the other person has to play around it. Because right now, if you had 2 marbles that you thought, hey, Bez might be able to use this, that's something you've got to keep in mind, maybe.
Yeah. What do I want? Okay, I think I'll do this.
Having played the Steam app where you get to choose, I guess with BGA, it's always just the 5 basic things, or like 6 basic potions, I guess.
I don't know what they have. I haven't explored it further of what they have in here. Okay, so I can fill this one. There, okay, that one's done.
Oof, nice. Shooting up into the lead.
I got that one. Then I'll use this to replenish this.
Very nice.
And fill this one up.
Get yourself another one of them.
There we go. Boop. Oop, I want to do this.
And now you're on 21 points versus 10.
Yeah, I completed 2 potions on that one. You might. What am I doing wrong here? You must not use the autofill feature. I'm not. What the heck? It's not possible. While a potion is active. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm done then. That was strange. Oh, now I can fill it. Okay, that was okay. Got it.
Okay, so you've got all that. So what's the green one?
Okay, what's out there?
That's a new one. Take 2 or more adjacent ingredients of the same color. I've not seen that one before.
What's the point totals? That one's 5, 5, 5, 10. Oh, that's a 10-pointer. Yeah, we'll try that one, I guess. And it's all red and black. Yeah, we'll take that one.
But yeah, talking about the potion that lets you steal from your opponents, I do like the fact that, there are options to use other potions. So if you had a real game, you wouldn't have to use that potion if you don't want to. You could use other things.
Yeah, I mean, you can leave that out of the game if you want to, if you don't like that aspect.
I think all I need, because you've got 2 blacks and a yellow, which seems pretty good. And choose your pool. There I go. And confirm I am stealing your things.
Okay.
So let's fill that one.
And I don't feel bad about it. I'm fine with it.
And I just need 2 reds. So let's get myself I have only chosen 1 ingredient to take. I clicked that one. And there, I filled that one up. And I've got a wee bit extra blue, but so be it. And I managed to equal you. Brilliant. I'm quite
all right.
chuffed about that. I've got blue, blue, yellow, and I think I will go for 1 more abyssal draft. Seems like a good choice. And
maybe it will end up a tie then. We keep going like this.
It could do. Who knows? I've got that's abyssal draft. You don't get anything for having 4 of the same thing. So I am going to now start taking Ocean of Prismatic Joy. That's the one I'm going to take.
Okay. Well,
Flo says one type of potion is missing each time you play the game, so it is different every time.
so you could take out the ones that you like. Take that one.
Is it only one type? Because, yeah, I wonder, like for the Steam app, I think there were six. I think there were like 10 options and you choose six of them. So for the real game, are you telling me, Flo, that it's
Oop.
7 potions and you choose six? I might actually have a very quick peek behind. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so there are 8 ones. And ooh, Lava Man Sing from the same slides track. That's interesting.
Hmm.
And so yeah, 2 of them. Ooh, and okay, there's another extra version. So Flo's never been the one to set up the game.
I see.
That's fair. Okay, so what did you do? You've half completed your things. You're still on 21 points.
Yep. Still a tie.
I need all those blacks. I'm all about the blacks. I could get myself a red and 2 blacks. Not particularly great, but oh, you've used all your potions. I've still got a few available.
Yeah.
I could take. Oh, I don't particularly want that yellow, so that isn't ideal, given that I only want red and black, nothing else. Oh, I am going to take this one,
All right.
fill up that potion, and pass the turn.
All right. I need red. I need a lot of black.
And I'm thinking personally next turn I'll get red and a black, and then I'll use that prismatic joy to fill up the other stuff.
Yeah, that one. That's a good potion for sure. Be able to use different marbles. Wow, it's pretty spread out.
And we have 4 counters remaining.
Wow. And that's you figure, okay. That doesn't do anything. It just I want explosions. Alright, I think well,
I wonder
I guess I'll take that.
how much the success of this game is due to, like, do you feel like the enjoyment from this game, even now when you play it digitally, is of imagining the joy of these marbles colliding and knocking against each other, if you know what I mean?
It would be nice if they added the little click sound it makes when you when you pull it out and they click together. That would be a little added. But yeah, the idea of the tactile sense of this game is really nice. I don't know if digitally it matches it, but
Okay.
being able to pull a marble and then see other ones click together and you get to pull those, and just having a handful of marbles is fun.
I've got so many marbles.
Jeez, you do. How did you get all those marbles? I set you up for marble. Some potion
And now my
explosions.
prismatic joy. Confirm.
Nice. Oh, that's really nice.
You may not use the autofill feature whilst there is an active potion. What?
Oh, you need your marbles in the
because
flask first.
okay, I need to actually choose one at a time where to go.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so I'll think. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I should be thinking ahead, thinking about what I'm going to choose. Do I want to end up with red or I mean yellow or blue seem to be the two things.
Yep.
I think I want some more yellow maybe. And so let's chuck in all the. Does that work? I am confused. I can
Is it not allowing you to?
tap that, tap that. Oh, how do I do this?
You might have to cancel the potion. Now put them in your saved area, the flask or the whatever they call the pool. And now you can use the potion.
Oh, can I only do 3 things?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not as
Oh, yeah. It's gonna leave you one short.
I thought. Wait,
What's it saying?
you may not use the autofill button.
Okay, so select one marble and place it. You have the yellow selected too there. Like,
Oh, I'll choose just this one. And
there you go. Yeah, one at a time.
So I can't ingredients color.
You can put it into your. Oh no, you can't.
So I can do those.
So beforehand, you could have chosen which particular ones you wanted in there. Now you can still. I think you can put them in there now. What's left?
Okay, so I can't. So prismatic joy, you can only place up to 3 things.
Yep. That's whatever's available there.
Okay. In that case, I am going to. Should I use prismatic joy again, or should I get some abyssal draft and take more things? Because I also noticed. Do you want yellow and black? Yeah, because there is a very. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd want to use the prismatic joy. Just it gives you only one marble, basically.
But then if I use abyssal draft, it doesn't do much for me either.
Oh, from the bottom. Well, it gives you your. So would you go for it? Yeah, with that one, at least you get to complete that potion.
And there we go. Fill that. Boom. And I will, given what's available, I will keep the yellow and red, I think. There we go. Lots of stuff wasted.
Yeah.
But, oh. Should I take another elixir of blind love?
Can't go wrong with love.
I mean, I think I'll choose this one though to give myself a bit more variance in what I need.
Okay. All right, so I need red and black.
So yesterday, when you jumped on, when Benita and I were finishing up, you talked about the decision to go affiliate, which is definitely an interesting one for. Yeah, for you, it was just, hey, I'm not multi-streaming. I'm not losing anything. Do you ever feel like the notion of like I sometimes worry that like Twitch is keeping 50% of all the subscription fees, right?
Right, yeah.
But then at the same time, people kind of feel compelled to subscribe. And I slightly worry about that. Do you ever worry about that?
I was multi-streaming, before, so it was a tough decision of what do I focus on. I think just being a small streamer, I was just more successful on Twitch, so that made the choice easier. But yeah, I mean, they do take their cut of what you're making, so that is a consideration. So yeah, I don't know. It just feels like part of the deal. I don't really have otherwise a choice to go anywhere else and get subscriptions and things like that. But it was more of the choice of, do I just focus on one? Because I did have a little bit of following on YouTube. And it was more about, can I get the same audience in one place that I do in multiple places?
I guess there's always a question of kind of why you do it. And I do really like some of the things that Twitch does to kind of make it a bit more fun. And yellow, black, black. Oh, interesting.
That was the biggest decision. Reason I chose to just focus on Twitch is it has the tools where I can, I guess, play around is what I'd say. Is I can have more control on things I can do. And fan interaction. YouTube feels very stagnant, like people are just watching. And Twitch felt more like it's interaction.
Like on YouTube, you do get like comments, and you can see those comments and you can respond to them. But since yesterday, I actually put a new command so people can do !shop, and now it links you to the store, where this is all with the fake money, so it's not a paid for thing. It's just if you've got like the equivalent of the Stream Element channel points.
Right. That's
so
cool.
I still can't get icons like I could if I went affiliate. But
people do like those, but yeah, I didn't even realize Stream Elements had something like that. I saw that yesterday, that you had that kind of currency and similar to channel points.
Okay, so
as long as your audience knows that that's available, then yeah, that's really fun.
Oh, I've got access to all 4 of the things on the bottom. It feels like a good time to use the Abyssal.
Oh yeah, that's good. But
not that I can use the blue, but still.
But I think you've seen my streams where people can like activate things and it interacts on the screen and things like that. I really like that part that Twitch offers.
Yeah, it definitely feels like I think the thing about Twitch is that when it's in Twitch, people expect that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And yeah. I think there's a difference in the culture here.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I don't think people on YouTube would expect to make things happen on screen.
This is less than ideal, but if I take this, then I get that. All those reds, I can chuck in all those reds, and I'm going to fill up this. Because I've got the Sands of Time, I can use Prismatic Joy to fill up the Prismatic Joy. And so what 2 colors do I want to be left with? Blind, so I want blue, black, or yellow. I can't undo that. So let me put in red. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was selecting that to go in there. That was. Well. Okay. I'll still do what I was going to do. Click the Prismatic Joy. Fill up this one.
I was going to say, there are ways to have things interact like on screen and stuff without being an affiliate, because I use this website called Triggerfire, and you can set it up as channel points that do it, but you can also set it up as commands. So like Pansy, she just hit affiliate not too long ago, but before that, I set up a little thing where you type in command dance party, and people will come up on the screen and music will be playing and stuff like that. So there are ways to do it without
Nice.
being affiliate.
That sounds like lots of fun for sure. I mean,
Yeah, it's fun.
I've decided I've kind of shied away a wee bit, maybe from. So I want how many blind loves do I have? I've got one. Oh, if I get two more, or if I get one more prismatic joy, that feels like it could work. Yeah, let's grab this one and then hope for a red thing. Okay, let's go for this one. Yeah, I kind of avoided OBS just because of the work involved in setting that up programming wise.
Yeah.
I spent a couple of days and then I was like, oof, this is. But
for me, it's kind of a hobby relaxation type thing. So like setting those things up.
it's interesting because for sure, like we are kind of there's this experience that we are kind of playing and we're kind of enjoying this experience of playing Potion Explosion. But then at the same time, there's the kind of experience on top of that, like the experience of people watching and the fact that, you know, if we were playing this across the table from each other, we might not be talking as much as we currently are.
Right. Because we don't want dead air and be like being boring or There is that of the aspect of you're hosting a presentation of this game.
I forgot you had one of them. I wasn't paying enough attention.
to steal your
Yeah, very nice.
We're
very
even.
nice.
We're even now. Oh man. Okay, what?
So I've managed to pull 6 ahead of you, and there's one more of the countdown left. So if someone gets their 5th type of thing, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, what do I have?
So if I do one of them, then we finish. Or 1, 2, 3. You've got to 1, 4, 5. So if you get another blind love or prismatic joy, then you would finish. I think it's going to come down to this final race.
It's gonna be close. Oh man. Well,
I mean, there isn't any more prismatic joy, but yep, you had to take that one.
yeah.
Blue, black. Okay, so you've got to get 2 blue, 1 black, and 1 yellow. So I need to be really careful to make sure that you cannot get those things.
Yeah, this is where the defense comes in.
Where the hate drafting, yeah.
Yeah.
This is where, okay. I do see blue, yellow, and black, which you clearly really, really want. And I could get them off the left thing using my Potion of Wisdom to get rid of lots of stuff. But then does that give me enough myself? Because I've got two yellow, 2 black. Oh, maybe yes. Maybe with my Prismatic Joy afterwards. And take ingredient.
Wow.
And now I will fill in the Prismatic Joy as much as I can. Fill in this bit. Use my old Prismatic Joy to fill those bits in one at a time. And that might be the game.
You crushed me.
I won. And only Well, to be fair, 37.5 is quite a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone. So
Who voted for crushing?
I was not expecting that. But yeah, thank you very much for that game. I agree, Flo. I did. I did enjoy this version marginally more than the Steam app personally, even though clicking with the prismatic joy felt a tiny bit weird. But
Right.
at least it kind of made the rules obvious. Do you know what I mean? Because you had to put it into your little thing, and then you put them from your little reserve into the thing. Although I might have done some misclicks, but it felt more like I was being guided through the game and doing the correct things. And also the confirmation clicks, because on the Steam app, you just click and then that's it. It doesn't say confirm that thing. And given how important every click is in this game, I think that that confirmation is really important.
Yeah, I think Board Game Arena is great for like learning games for sure. Like with the rules built into them, that makes it nice. But yeah, the confirmation clicks. Yeah, there are some games on Board Game Arena where it's not like that, where you can accidentally click and there's no undo. But I think they're getting better.
I just noticed you put it on training mode. Is that because you were, thinking that, hey, I might be beaten, or is that just the default way you play? Or
No, just in streaming, I generally just put it on training mode. I don't know. It's just usually how I do it. Yeah, I don't want you to mess up my VGA stats.
Is that because of the whole timing thing? You don't want to run out of time?
That's the main thing. Yeah, that timer is kind of annoying. It's nice to not have to think about it. Just that because what other like board game are you timed like that? In between turns, like you have 3 minutes.
You can time pretty much any game. I mean, like
Not true.
Chess and Go. When you get serious about them, you're always.
I guess when it's just two people playing.
I really like, the proper modes where it's like, okay, now you get your little 5 points for winning your first game, and it's, hey, I won my first game.
Okay.
I lost out on the achievement, and it's all because of you.
Well, it's documented in video. It happened. I'll send you a 5-point star. Just shoot me your address.
So you're going to hack into Board Game Arena and get me the little 5 points.
No, I'll just make you a physical, like how to tinfoil or something.
A 5-point star.
Yeah, just send it.
Well, like through the post.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, let's talk about what did we think of the game? I enjoyed it. I do think still that it's not very interactive. I don't know. That's my main issue with it. And free players, I'm not sure how much more that would be adding to the game. This is just my hypothesis. Like, I get, there's always a greater social dynamic, and you can potentially chat to each other, have a bit of a side chat. And maybe this is one of those games where everybody, okay, you all agree everyone's going to take maybe 5 minutes over their turn, or a minute over their turn, literally.
Yeah.
And taking a bit of the time, and it's okay because the other 2 or 3 people are going to be having a bit of a chin wag while you're doing that. And for that kind of environment, maybe it's fine. But I don't know, for a let's get together and let's have a conversation via the medium of these pieces, that's personally what I'm looking for in a game. And okay. I feel like that's marginally lacking here.
I guess for me, it's if I'm in a mood for that type of game, I'm okay with it. If there's very little player interaction, I'm thinking with more people, obviously the dispenser is going to be more cycled through. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's even more random with more people. So there's potential that you really aren't going to plan your marble selection ahead very much.
Like right now, I'm not planning for my next turn. because I can't do that, I don't have the mental capacity, frankly. But I am occasionally planning, okay, that's what you need, and I'm going to try and stop you from getting that.
I think the best way with this game is just looking at all the dispensers and see what color is there. I mean, and then when you're drafting more potions, and just there's potential to complete those faster. Because I think that's the game, is just completing potions faster.
Yeah, it's definitely very much. It feels like it's about that set collection. Because if we look at the final thing, like I had, three sets of the one, two, three, four, five different things, the three abyssal drafts and the three prismatic joys, but yeah, Sands of Time, I feel like that is the strongest one, just because if you've got other things that you like, then Sands of Time always allows you to get that one thing. But then at the same time, you've got to remember that there's no point in getting more than three of one, because you aren't going to get any additional bonus points for it. And it's a really interesting balance, because also, if you get a sixth thing, that doesn't give you any benefits except for the innate points. And so it does kind of end up feeling like the low scoring ones are a little bit more important than you originally think. And then it becomes very much a game of, on each turn, how can you do this puzzle with what extra potions you've got in your hand? And there is a wee bit of an arc to it, where at the start it's just boom, take a thing, maybe ask for help with the -2 points, and then do some explosions. But later on, it's not just that. Now you've got the special abilities of the potions.
Yeah.
And now you have, and so like the complexity ramps up from the start of the game to mid-game. And then, so it feels like there's a nice sort of ludological arc for sure.
And I think what's really fun about the game, I think, is when you get to that later area and you're chaining together potions that work together, and you're completing, in a turn, entire potions and cleaning out. That's just, there's something satisfying about that. Like, and then the physical board of actually just turning the potion. I mean, just the act of that is fun. Just like, oh, that's that one's tapped, and then we'll move on. But then I can bring it back with the sands of time and that kind of thing. Really fun.
Yeah, if you've got a few potions, and then you can sort of think of a way to combo them together, as you say. I didn't actually realize that Prismatic Joy was only up to a maximum of three things, which it makes sense. Okay, fair enough. But had you realized that before?
Yeah, I was aware that. Yeah, what was in that area is what you can use.
I mean,
otherwise, it would be very overpowered. I think if you could use all of your pool of marbles that you've pulled.
I mean, I honestly thought that was just everything you have, full stop. And yeah, I think this might have been the first time that I'd run up against that real limitation. But yeah, it makes sense. I guess it's not just that it would be overpowered, it would also get rid of one of the interesting aspects of the game, which is kind of keeping your potions a bit diverse, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Because if you can offset that a wee bit, then fair enough. But if you can offset that entirely, then maybe it's a little bit more problematic. Because I was able to finish that potion, I think, but it did cost me quite a bit.
I mean, it's still a pretty powerful potion. Just the fact that you can place any colored marble out really gives you the potential to complete a potion that maybe you're not going to complete for quite some time, because the marbles aren't just hitting the correct way.
Well, thank you very much, Panik, for joining me for this. It was really nice to play this with you, and obviously thank you, Gunwa, Flo, for being part of here. And if you want to check out Panik, then where do you like to be found?
Mostly Twitter. I'd say I'm most active on. Obviously, I'd love you to come and see me on Twitch and when I'm streaming. That's where that way I can interact with people more often. I think the other social medias are more like put stuff out there and and see what people interact with. But I'm also on. So my different social medias are different things. So Instagram's more my little experimental stuff where I do silly pictures and board game parody covers and that kind of stuff. And then Facebook is just kind of where you can see what I'm doing, and Twitch is more. I put a little more of me in there, I guess, of what's going on.
And yeah, if you want to, also on Twitch, I should have maybe popped in the link to Pansy. Can you remind me actually the Pansy's thing, and I'll do a wee shout out.
Yep, it's Pansy Productions, so PANTSY Productions.
There we go. Who was last up to some Ratchets and Clank, apparently.
Yep, she's almost done with that. She's getting close. She hasn't streamed for a bit just because we were preparing for her affiliate celebration stream that we're having tomorrow for her. So that'll be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you get to see I'll be in a dog onesie. So that was one of the conditions. If she got to affiliate, I promised I'd show up in a dog onesie. So
wow,
it'll be coming up.
Having joyful moments in your life, coming up with silly ideas like that, I guess it's what it's all about. And yeah, if you want to check me out, then obviously I am Stuff by Bez everywhere. I'm just going to do ! links into the chat. And yeah, there's the Discord, stuffbybez.com/Discord will redirect you. There's the LDEC Twitter, which I'm encouraging everyone to make sure you're following, because 3 times a week there's fun little games. And yeah, if you want to find out more about what I'm doing, then check out stuffbybez.com/streams. And tomorrow I am going to be doing a bit of solo board game design right here. Nice. On this table. I'll get the overhead camera, my mobile phone set up, and I'll be working on a vague game idea that I've got. I've got 2 things that I'm kind of not sure which one I'll spend time on. Maybe you can help me decide. One of my ideas is a sort of car. So you've got a little ghost, and then your ghost moves around and spreads ectoplasm across a board. When you collect it, everywhere that your ectoplasm was, you get that ability. So it's kind of like a way of doing worker placement, but simultaneously with multiple people. And then you gain abilities, you gain more cards, which allow you to spread more ectoplasm, and then once you've got like more ability to scare people, then there's another board where you've got a tableau of people to scare. That's one idea. My other idea is much simpler, and it's a flip and write with blank paper, and that's basically as far as I've got with that idea. It's a sort of set collection. So flip and write, where people don't have to have pre-printed sheets. So theoretically, if you're streaming, people could just come up with blank sheets of paper and draw along with you. Which one of those do you think you'd be more interested in?
The ghost one sounds really cool to me. That'd be the one I'd be drawn to. I'm not a huge flip and write or roll and write fan, but in particular, just the theme of ghosts and ectoplasm and worker placement. That sounds awesome.
Awesome. Well, I am going to do at least an hour or so of that, and we'll have a wee bit of Ponder. Pop in if you want to see that. And then Monday, I'm discussing Dungeons and Dragons and our inner selves with Sarah, who's a journalist. Tuesday, I'm discussing being a designer with Rita Model, Matthew Dunstan, and Alan Paul. We've done a 9-part series, and this is our recap. So we'll kind of recap all of our previous shows and talk about, go through the inspiration, playtesting, everything, and anything that we missed. And
cool.
There's all sorts of games and stuff that you can check out. And of course, June the 10th is going to be my epic 400th morning stream. I say it's a morning stream because it's going to start in the morning, it's going to end in the morning,
right? Well,
but there will be 23 hours between that.
There's morning bookends.
So it'll be like starting from 10 a.m. UK time until 11 a.m. UK time the day after.
Wow, that's impressive.
I'll see how I get on. I have one guest who has given me the time that I'm really excited to share. I'll be talking more about it tomorrow, and another guest that I'm going to chase up because they were meant to give me a time a couple of days ago, but I'm going to say, hey, but then I'm going to get all my previous guests, and if you fancy coming along, maybe like towards my late nights in the morning, that would be lovely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm thinking of having a bit of music, a bit of guests, all sorts of things. It'll be like everything that I've done, like into one
all
thing.
Into one. Sounds fun. Sounds great.
And of course, I'll have to take time. There's going to be cheese eating with Molly Zeff.
Okay.
I need to eat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not wrong with eating on stream if you need to.
But yeah, do you have any last words? So for you, what are you up to? You can share, but only if you want to. You mentioned 3 p.m. EDT tomorrow, so that's 8 p.m. UK time tomorrow. Yep. You and Pansy are streaming, celebrating Pansy's affiliate status. Anything else that's exciting you in the next few days?
Just to mention in that stream, we're probably planning to play something like Drawful or something so we can play with chat, so people can jump in, at least maybe for the first hour. Then I'm thinking we'll jump into a cooperative video game for that. But as far as me, after this, we're going to go to what's called a dog bowl. So it's like a dog agility training, like competition festival type thing. That's what me and my family are going to go do.
Okay.
So we're going to see a bunch of dogs and kind of a little bit of a festival atmosphere. So that should be interesting. Other than that, I do a late night stream on Saturdays a lot of times, like after 11, where I just open up Discord and BGA and say, hey, who wants to play? And people come in and can play a game with me if they want to. But that's pretty much all that's coming up. I know the Game Cupboard, they are having a charity stream on the 5th that I'm gonna be participating in as well. But that's all I really have coming up as far as streaming.
And if anyone in the chat wants to share anything, then feel free to. I am going to be, even though there's just a few of us, it's always nice to share the love. Let's go maybe to Scrappy Kid, who is doing a Mr. Jack blind playthrough. And Scrappy Kid's a lovely person, and I am biased because we are about 25 miles apart from each other.
Oh, okay.
And on Monday, we have, like, date has romantic, connotations. I don't mean it that way, but we've got...
An engagement? I don't know.
Like, appointment sounds very clinical.
Appointment, yeah, that sounds horrible.
Like, what do you call it? When we... Yeah, we've got...
I don't want to say meeting. That sounds business-like, but yeah, what do you call it?
Like, we've got a friend date. So let's call it a friend date.
Okay.
And just to clarify, we've got a date to go out, have some dim sum on Monday afternoon, and eat together, and then we're going to play Root in real life. I am super excited because I've played digital Root, but I've never played a physical one, and Scrappy Kid has got the physical game, but never played it. And so I'm going to be in the weird position of teaching it to someone who owns the game.
Someone else's game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
But I'm really looking forward to that. Have you played Roots? Have had so much fun with it.
No, I'd like to. I haven't had an opportunity to play it yet. It looks really fun.
But that is the end of the stream. And unless you have any final words,
No, it's been fun. Thank you for crushing me. Good game.
thank you so much for being here. And the only thing left to say is to peeps, please copy paste the message to help us make wee splash and spread the love, share the love with Scrappy Kid. And the last thing to say is, of course, bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, 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 bye. This is goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. And bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye-bye, Flo. Bye-bye, Panic.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. And to all those who are watching at a later date. And now you know what's coming up. Awkward stare. Oh, crown. This is new.
There we go. Steer with the crown on.
Oh, well, if we're balancing things on our heads.
There we go.
Yeah. This doesn't feel stable.
We need something else.
Okay.